What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, I can't believe it, after pre-ordering it months and months and months ago, our Humane AI pin is finally here in-house, and we're going to do an unboxing for you guys in this video. Make sure to stay tuned for all of our little walkthroughs and actual hands-on for that will come at another time. But if you're watching this video, you guys are probably well aware of how other YouTubers and other media outlets are kind of running with the story on how unkind they've been, we'll say, to Humane. And they're fair criticisms, right? It's a new company, it's a startup, it has great backing from a knowledge base with the founders coming from Apple and their history. Still though, there's always going to be growing pains, and that has to be taken into consideration for a Gen 1 product, but it doesn't excuse some of the shortcomings. Again, we'll talk about those. There's plenty of other videos out there. MKBHD kind of triggered this whole thing off, but he was not alone in what he said here for this hardware and software in its current stance. Humane has already shared a roadmap, talked about some of the upcoming features and all of that, but again, we talk about what we have in-house today. It's the rule of thumb. Let's go ahead, unbox this baby, and take a look. So right when you get your AI pin, it comes in 3 separate boxes, and we did actually receive a letter to go with it, basically thanking you to be one of their first customers and believing in their journey. And then on the back, it actually shows you how to unbox your AI pin. So it's saying start with this one with the lift off, then open the charging case and the battery booster, and it's telling you what's in each of these cases. Let's go ahead and set that down to the side right here and do exactly what it says and start with the actual pin. So, simple tear, and let's lift this up. And it looks like we have some reading materials here. And sure enough, it is your start guide, product and safety information, and a really cool looking sticker actually. Nice gloss back that says Humane with their logo. We'll go ahead and just kind of take a look at this really quick. Usually we pluck this and set it to the side, but it's kind of giving you an idea of what to expect here with your pin. You're going to remove it from the case, attach it to your article of clothing, raise your hand, and then enter your passcode. So you would have already set up a passcode from setting it up on humane.center when you got invited. Let's go ahead and set this to the side. Ooh. It's very nice how they made these packaging look pebble-like, very natural and earthy. You can see you have all your barcodes here, little pull tab on the side. Throw that down. Okay. All right, so I don't know why, but I was expecting this to look a little larger than actually what you're getting here, which is very nice to see considering you're going to be wearing this. You don't want to have a lot of fatigue on it. Let's set this down right there for a second. Here is going to be your charging dock for your battery boosters, as well as the actual AI pin itself, USB-C cable charging port, and a actual, looks like an LED light here to signify if it's charging. And this is made of very good material. As you can see here, we got some lights going on, flashing a couple of rainbow colors. Here is the wall charger. Again, has your Humane logo, foldable prongs, plenty of plastic all the way around all of these pieces here, so we'll make sure to go through and take them all off later. And then it looks like you're going to have a nicely braided USB-C flat cable. Very cool. Let's go ahead and take this out actually. There we go. Take this one off. And if you could hear that, it looks like the pin is actually setting itself up right while we're unboxing everything. Very cool. So yeah, very nice, well thought out. Props to Humane actually for going the extra distance with a more premium feeling cable, considering the starting price of this device is $700. So let's set all this to the side. That's all that was in box 1. Next up, it said open up the charging case, which is the second largest box here. We'll open it up the same way. Again, I don't know if you heard that, but it says put your hand out to get started. try covering your AI pin with your hand. It's trying to walk you through the setup. Again, we'll go back through that after, but again, another similar looking pebble type case. And this, again, like we said, is going to be that charging case. Very reflective looking aluminum, but it's plastic. We'll go ahead and peel all of this off. Oh yeah, that's going to be a fingerprint magnet here. So in here you can charge your boosters. You can see its status light right there and get everything going, including the AI pin. We'll set that down. And then lastly, obviously, we're going to have the battery booster. So let's tear this open. It does come with 2 batteries, so there should be one probably behind this when we go back to it. And obviously the spare in here, which you can order extras of on the website if needed. And there it is in its nice glossy black glory. So you can see it says charge before using. Peel all this off. And again, what you're going to want to do whenever you want to charge these, it's simply just going to rest right in the charging case, slides right up and out whenever you're ready. So very, very thoughtful design here. Nice little grippy back so it doesn't slide on the table. And sure enough, here is the other battery booster, just like we thought on the back of the pin itself. It does have a built-in battery as well as these boosters, so you can hot swap them. And I will tell you, that is actually very, very good magnetic grip there. And you need it, obviously, right? Because it's going to be sitting on your articles of clothing. So you just slide it off, and if you listen, I'm going to put it up to the mic so you can hear it. It actually makes a swishing sound to let you know it is attached. Very cool. So yeah, so let me go ahead and put this on, and let's see if we can actually capture some of this laser display. Okay. Trying to just get it on the clothing. It obviously sits better one way and locks in. Let me find which way is the right way to go. There we go. AI pin. So there we go. So obviously the closer you are to it, your thumb and index finger to pick next, the easier it is to work. So tilt and roll to move. Next. It is definitely low quality. That was one of the bigger concerns that you probably heard about already. Push your hand out for more. Now pull it back in. Connect to Wi-Fi. Quick setup. On a phone or computer, go to humane.center / Wi-Fi to get started. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. The moment you pull your hand away, obviously the laser goes away. And it's really going to be about finding that location you need to get that laser back up. And you can see it just kicked on, and it was on the table a second ago. Let me actually get our phone out and go to that website. humane.center / Wi-Fi. And you can see as soon as you do that, you're greeted with wanting to enter Wi-Fi credentials. So let's do this. So when you do that, it generates a QR code, and it's saying tap and hold the touchpad of your AI pin and say turn on Wi-Fi. Okay, I moved the pin a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna try to get this back on camera for you. It's gonna be very hard, it looks like here. So let's scroll down. It pulled up the Wi-Fi. Nope. Definitely is gonna take some getting used to here for sure. Let's go down. There we go. Let's scan the code. Scan code, it says. Let's see if this works. It actually did scan it pretty well. I see the little progress lights scanning on the actual pin itself, and it just let me know, our Wi-Fi network, I should say, just let me know a new device has connected. So that should be good news. And now it says connected, okay? It is definitely a little challenging learning all this and moving it all around.
Your hand to scroll through the numbers.
So let's see.
If you make a mistake, lower your hand, then raise it again to start over.
Not sure if you heard that, but it said if you make a mistake, lower your hands and start over. Let's pull it back. And again, this is all what would have been set up when you actually signed up for your PIN. It says checking passcode right now, and it worked. Welcome, Andrew. Okay. So just as a small sample of what it can do, obviously we'll go more in depth in our video with our hands on, but if you want to translate, 2 fingers, just press on PIN. ¿Cómo estás?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good today. How are you?
Je vais plutôt bien aujourd'hui.
And
Comment vas-tu?
translates pretty well. If you want to ask it a question, just one touch right on the touchpad. How tall is the Empire State Building?
Finding Empire State height.
And you can see why people talk during these findings.
Is 1,454 feet tall to the tip.
How far is it to Mexico?
Calculating distance.
So you can see it's not instant, but it's not terrible on these questions.
Approximately 1,665.0 miles via I-10W, with an estimated driving time of 26 hours.
And then if you want to stop it, you can raise your hand, and I'll try to capture this for you to get this on camera. But you can see the laser projector is giving me those directions right there. Closing it, back home, closing it, and you can see everything right there. That's it. We'll jump more into this in our future video. So,
just one more step and you've got the basics covered.
Close and open your hand to go home. And there we go. So we are on our home screen. You're all caught up. We'll begin playing with this and really seeing what we find. But for now, we'll give it a try and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.